Well, searching and buying a new home doesn't have to be difficult, especially with the help of everyone at Bluegrass Realtors.
So today we are joined by Wendy and Randy to talk about Realtor Volunteer Week and all about the spring market. So how can we help out the Bluegrass Realtors? I mean, we want to take part in some volunteer efforts. Really, that's what it's about for the summer too. A lot of kids are out.
Yes.
People want some volunteer opportunities. How can we help?
Well, always contact Bluegrass Realtors, and they'll let you know what we're up to. But this coming week is Realtor Volunteer Days through the National Association of Realtors, and we as Bluegrass Realtors participate in that, and we'll be helping 5 organizations throughout the week. Next week, Thomas Hood, Habitat for Humanity, Ashland Terrace, Lady Veterans Connect, and Lend a Hand in Knox County.
And so what will you be doing with those organizations?
A couple of them will be actually serving food and just interacting with the residents or community.
Whatever they need.
Yes,
if it's
landscaping
or painting something or just whatever they need.
We're doing some flooring, painting, landscaping.
Yeah, so realtors do a lot more than just sell houses. I mean, we give back. We're active in our 38 counties in the Central Kentucky area. So we just gave out 10 $1,000 awards or grants to people for nonprofits that have something to do with real estate or housing, providing housing. And so it's a pleasure to be able to give back to that.
Oh, that's kind of incredible. I mean, you guys are doing a lot of good, and hopefully our markets are also looking kind of good. I hear you guys have some tips about the markets as well.
So the market is, when we look back, you know, we're usually a month behind. So we're talking about April right now. April sales were up about 8% year over year, and also it was the first sales increase that we've had since 2022. So that's good. And we're coming out of winter. People have cabin fever. People are starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the interest rates being at 7% versus what they used to be at 3 and 4 and 5. And so the people who have been waiting, hoping for rates to come down, you know, the Fed said, or we had economists telling us that the Fed was going to cut rates 5 times this year, starting in March. Well, so far we've had 0, and now they're saying maybe 1. It was harder to get inflation in check, and so that has led to no cuts. But when you look at overall, you know, if you wait, because we've had 8% increase last year in appreciation. So if you're waiting for that 5% rate and you're paying 7% now, or paying 7%, or going to be paying 7%, the difference in payments on a $300,000 house is about $400 a month. Times that by 12, that's $4,800 a year. But with appreciation the way it's been, that $300,000 house is now worth $324,000. So you're spending $4,800, but you're gaining appreciation.
Gotcha.
So if you're in that hold pattern and you're waiting for that interest rate to come down, that price is still going up. So what you can afford today, even at 7%, you're not going to be able to afford it if you're waiting for who knows how long for that to come down.
Wow.
So I would recommend get with your realtor, get with your lender, see what you can afford and be prepared, because you know the good thing is we have 2.4 months of inventory. A normal healthy market is 6 to 8 months. We haven't seen that since before COVID, and so overall appreciations went up about 45 to 49% in our 38 county area since COVID.
That is truly wonderful to hear, especially for people who are looking for a home. If they're interested in learning more, go to bluegrassrealtors.com for more information. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.